Hi guys. So in today's episode of Forgotten Weapons we have the Xshot Insanity. We're going to have a teardown of this today and just see how it works inside. There is a problem with this one where if you press the trigger it powers up and we can see the gears turning inside, but these ones are not turning, or the ball down here at the end down there isn't turning either, so we'll have to try and fix that today. Okay, we have it open. There's about 10 screws there altogether. Handy tip is to have a magnet on the end so you can actually collect all the screws together like that. Now I've put the batteries back in, and if we press the trigger here we can see that this is spinning up, but this one down here is not spinning up, so we're going to break this down further to see why that's happening. Okay, so we've lifted this out and we can see here that there's two motors, one for this wheel, one for this wheel. And they're the two back of the two motors there. So if I press this trigger, we can see that the top one here is spinning, which is this one, but this one isn't. And the two motors are connected in series, which means that the two of them should turn the same time. So this motor isn't connected to this one for some reason, and it should be. And we're going to see why now in a second. If we follow this white wire, it's going into this motor, and then it's going into this motor. And if we follow the second wire, it goes into this motor, and it goes into this motor. But look at this. There's a break here in the wire. That wire is loose. So it's not actually connected in properly. So that wire must have broken off. And I bet if we cut that little bit of wire there and solder it back into this motor, we'll get the two of these spinning again. There we go. So that's exposed some of the wire. And the next thing to do will be to get my soldering iron and add some solder onto the end of that wire. So we have some solder here, and we have a soldering iron. And now I'll carefully add some solder. Okay, there's some solder added there. And now the next thing is to solder it back to the motor to where it originally was supposed to be. So I'm going to do that now. Keep it there for a second to melt it, and there we go, it's connected up. Now, before I close everything up, I have to test out these two motors and make sure that both of them are spinning now rather than one as it was doing before. So I'll leave them there temporarily. I'm going to press the trigger and hopefully we'll see both of these spin. And there we go. Both of them are spinning now. So now that we've tested it and we can see that it's working, we can close this back up again. So before we close it up, just to make sure that the wires don't move again and break off, we're going to glue them into place. So I have this special gun called a glue gun, and it takes black glue sticks in the back and it heats them up and they come out, the glue comes out all hot here, and when it cools it makes a good solid connection. So I'm going to add some here. Okay, now after closing it up, we can see that that little black wheel down there, that seems to be sitting further down this way, so hopefully it'll be able to catch the bullets as they go through and push them forward into the two spinning discs. Let me get a few bullets put into this. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's load it up. So, and we're going to start firing now. Oh look, it's firing them out. It's working. You can see there, it's an empty bandolier coming out. And there we go, that's it fixed.